Plinx! Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Hackpack Gaming here with you in another video about Warframe, and I cooked for you today the Tenet Plinx. The Tenet Plinx is the Tenet variant of the Plinx. In addition to improvement to its damage, critical chance, statue chance, it has gained alt fire. This is what we need, DE. What you did in Tenet Plinx was mamma mia, and I hope every time you do new weapon, you create so much power in the alt fire, something new that the normal version doesn't have, something unique to the Kuva or the Tenet or whatever that consumes the alt fire, that consumes the entire magazine to fire projectile that pulls enemies and explode, dealing radiation damage at the cost of longer recharge delay. So yes, my friend, you will need a freaking tank to play with this weapon. But let me tell you something, when I was playing with this weapon and benchmarking it and enjoying it and having fun with it, bro, it was so freaking good and so fun. Actually, it's one of the funniest and amazing pistols I used, and it has so much potential. Let me show you. Alright, let's go. We're gonna test the weapon against level 185 heavy corrupted gunners. So here we go. So this is the normal shots. I mean, it does really good damage, as you can see. I mean, it kills. It's not bad at all. Let me reload. Boom, boom, boom. Here we go. The alt fire. Check this out. Check this out. It's so insane. Boom, boom. It's like, look, you put it in the floor. Move away. Boom, dead. Wanna see headshot how it look like? Boom, 500,000. Easy. This weapon is insanely good. You can take this weapon for Eidolon Hunt. You can take this weapon anywhere that you can think of, and it will not disappoint you. Speaking of that, let's take it to Steel Path. In case you're a new player and you don't know what Steel Path is, Steel Path is the level 2 of the Star Shard. Now the question is how to unlock the Steel Path Hunk. I will tell you. So after you finish the normal nodes that you're playing in your normal Star Shard, you finish the quest Angelus of the Zariman, and then you go to any relay, speak to Teshin, and happy Steel Path. Why Steel Path and why it's important? Because Steel Path enemy is gonna be plus 100, health and shield and armor 250%, and we're gonna go test the weapon in mod. I'm using Nidus for one reason and one reason only, because Nidus will not boost the weapon in any way. So you can feel free and use the weapon with your favorite frame, the one that beat Eclipse, Zata Whisper, and whatever you're using to have fun and detonate the whole Star Shard. Alright, let's hack the device, and then we get some stacks for Nidus, and we start with our amazing weapon. The good part is this weapon comes like it's pistol, right? So it comes as second hand on the glaive. So enemies that you think they're not gonna die with this weapon, they're gonna die with like ooh, that hurts. I'm telling you guys, if I was a corrupted, I wouldn't be happy. And for some reason, this weapon works very well with Nidus. So the time that you use the second ability, right, and the time of the charge is just perfect. Look at this, charged, boom, and you cast second ability, the charge is done ready, boom. What do you think about that, guys? Look at that, boom, boom, easy, breezy. And the detonation is so freaking good. The AoE damage of this weapon, I just love it. You see that 1,300,000? Easy breezy. Look at that. Boom. Dead. There is nothing. When this weapon detonates, there is nothing will be remained. And let me tell you something else, guys, that I put something very nice, a very awesome mod that I wanted to put this mod for a very long time. And finally, this weapon made me use that mod. Finally, and you're gonna check it, guys, in a second. Alright, let's go. Ooh, okay, we have the Syndicate. Not happy with me, but I have Tenet Plinx in, so nothing can scare you, guys. Let this go. And now let me tell you something, this weapon will help you against the Eximus units because it's not an ability, so the Eximus units will be held into account. Look at that, boom, dead. How easy is this? And let me tell you something, if I'm gonna make a top 10 list, this oh my god, my mouth is kind of dry. I've been eating nuts before recording this video, so yeah, it's like crazy. I'm like dry, I'm barely speaking. Yeah, it's better, Hank. Don't speak a lot, bro. We don't need speaking, man. We just can see the damage of the weapon. It's so freaking good. But that's how we do it in Texas. That's how we do it. We nuts, we record videos, and we go ahead and post them in YouTube. Yes, it is what it is. All right, so I said if I have like if I make a list about the top 10 secondary weapons, this weapon will be in. This weapon will be in. Definitely will be in. I'm so happy. And I really enjoy this weapon, and I hope DE keep on the good work. I'm telling you guys, when DE does a good job, I give them that. When they don't do a good job, I don't give them that. Simple as it. I'm honest. Maybe that's why I'm not a content creator for Warframe program yet. But it is what it is. I mean, I'm free still, so I can say whatever I want. Until they accept me in the content creator program, so I can say whatever. I cannot say whatever I want anymore. They take my freedom. So, yeah. Because I'm gonna be sponsored, right? Free sponsors. So, yeah. I don't know. They take money if they be sponsored. Do you give money? I have no idea. If you know, let me know. So, back to our Plinx. The only thing I'm sorry about is that I didn't build the weapon earlier than this. Because, guys, you know, like, I'm trying to catch up in all the weapons and everything. Because I am making the channel based on every weapon, every build, everything that I can come up with for the whole game. It's not like I'm sticking to powerful weapons or meta weapons, or I'm hearing my friends what they say. Oh, Hank, this weapon is so good, and this, and Hank, you should make about it. No, I'm following a certain pattern on making my videos. All right. If you don't build this weapon, I think you're gonna regret it at some point, because let me tell you something. It's really fun. The way it's like, you know, it's like pulling enemies inside Nidus larva is just so good. It's so satisfying, you know. You know if you know. Look at these enemies. You just shoot the enemies there, and boom, they're dead. Reminds me of Brahma in a way, in its glorious days. It's like this is like a mini Brahma, you know, mini Brahma. It just takes longer to recharge. It reminds me of Brahma. If there was a thing I can do about this weapon to make it even stronger and more powerful and like insane, I would do like maybe 2 shots magazine, like maybe like shoots 3 times before reloading. That's gonna be awesome. That's gonna be freaking good. Like shooting 3 times, like I can shoot 3 times the weapon before I reload, or I boost the like reload speed. It doesn't have a reload, it have a recharge. So let me clear that out. It have a recharge. It's like the kid guns. More give or take, something like that. Okay, let's get our life support. Okay, our life support is active. Now we're gonna just kill the acolyte, and then we go in our way. 5 minutes is enough to know the weapon, is it good or it doesn't work at all. You can already figure out if you play the game long enough. Boom, boom, boom. Easy breezy. Alright. I mean, it doesn't matter if with Nidus you die or you don't, because as much you have stacks, you're gonna be happy ever. Look at that. Boom. There we go. Now, you don't need so much prime sure-footed with Nidus, because actually, technically, you are, with the third ability, you're immune to any of that. Boom. You see that HP? Did you see his HP? That's what we're talking about. 2 shots, he's dead. Imagine if you have Eclipse or his armor strip. 1 shot. I'm telling you guys, the only thing I regret about this weapon is that I didn't build it earlier. And I think if they make like the magazine bigger, or we can double shot, or for example, this weapon reloads really fast. Bro, this is gonna be the next meta. This weapon, like, probably it is meta, because the way I see it, it has the potential of a meta. Maybe it's one of the meta weapons, because the meta, we decide the meta when we see something very powerful and we make a powerful build about it, and everybody using the same weapon. That becomes the meta of the year. So yeah, I mean, it's worth to be meta. It's very good and powerful weapon. You can take it for idle hunt. You can take it for a lot. It's really good. It's not gonna be so fast. It's gonna be slow idle hunt, but you can experience and do experiments and try different things. All right, let's go, Arsenal. So, starting with Nidus. Hank, you told us Nidus doesn't boost anything. Yes. As you can see, I didn't use anything. I didn't even use this one, the Awakening or Reload, 60% chance for 150% damage, and I didn't use Avenger, and I didn't use Pistol Amp. I was using the melee build. So, as I promised you guys. Okay, so here we go. Galvanized Diffusion, Pestilence, Primal Target Cracker, Deep Freeze, and Primal Charge, Creeping Bullseye, and Ornate Strike. And yes, I'm missing one mode, and I did that on purpose because I wanted to show you which mode I'm going to put right here. It's the Synth Charge, 200% bonus damage on final shot, requires magazine 6 or higher, hosting primary. Let me show you, my friend, really quick how it goes. Not navigation. So now you already saw how it goes without the mod, and now let me show you how it looks like with the mod against the heavy corrupted gunners. Boom, boom, boom. Also, it helps the reload speed. Check this out. Boom. Look at that. Boom. Dead. Let me hold them all together. Boom. Dead. Easy breezy. Look at that. Boom. Okay? If you don't have it's okay. It's okay. It's not a big deal. You can switch to lethal turrets. This one. You can switch to this one. It's up to you, guys. You can put this or this. It's really up to you. I honestly like the lethal charge and synth charge the same way. Okay, it's not big difference. I mean, there is a big difference on the multi shot. It's like you have 0.6 multi shot and you have a higher fire rate, but it doesn't matter, bro. Of course, it's supposed to be the total here, but here you go. This one, 200% damage on final shot, requires a magazine 6 or higher, holstering damage and secondary weapons reload 15% of magazines. And remember, it's gonna deplete the whole 10 shots, which counts as a final shot. So it works 200% bonus damage on final shot, 200%. You have Ornate Strike, you have Creeping Bullseye, you have Primed Heat Charge, you have Deep Freeze, Primal Target Cracker, Pistol Pestilence, Galvanized Diffusion. Now, if you don't have Galvanized Diffusion, use Barrel Diffusion. If you don't have Target Cracker, you have use the Target Cracker. Deep Freeze, you should have Synth. I told you already. You can use Lethal Turret. Ornate Strike, you should have Creeping Bullseyes. You have. If you don't like Creeping Bullseyes, you can use Pistol Gambit. If you don't have Primal Heat Charge, you can use Heated Charge. Lethal Moment. Very good for projectile speed. Secondary Mercilise, 30% damage, 4 seconds, stacks up to 12, and reload speed. Very awesome, very powerful weapon. Alright, so for the pet, we're going to be using Panzer Profiler. It's the best pet in the game to keep you alive and support you all the way. I'm going to leave you a link up there how to get this amazing pet. Okay, so what's left for me to say, guys, is thank you so much for all your amazing support. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to sub, comment, like, and join our Discord. The link is in the description. And join the channel membership to become a member, a Spartan, for all the perks and support the channel even further. So much appreciated. Thank you so much, guys, and I see you in the next one.